Why should I take the risk? He's a major player. If it goes wrong, I'm a dead man. What kind of compensation? Fine, but I want guarantees.
We need to know the person on the other end of that call.
I'll do my best, but the equipment Dr. Devlin used to record his calls...
Okay, so now just do what you can. This is it.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? You heard risk and compensation. You said a major player. Devlin's a dead man if things go wrong. What else could he be talking about except to hit on Sonny?
Devlin was involved in a lot of illegal activity. He could have been talking about anything to anybody.
Except it's not anybody. It's Claudia. I would bet my life on that.
Okay, I think I've got something.
If I agree to this, I expect you to have my back. Done.
That's Claudia. Okay, come on. I need more.
Well, unfortunately, there is no more. As I previously indicated, Devlin recorded his calls on rudimentary equipment. Frankly, I'm constantly surprised at the way...
Spinelli, I know that this is Claudia, so how do we prove that?
Perhaps Stone Cold isn't listening, or maybe I'm just not saying what he wants to hear. There aren't enough words to extrapolate a voice message.
I'm not going to accept that. So you need to loop it, extend it. You need to do whatever it takes to match that woman's voice to Claudia. Now.
I'm sorry, but is Stone Cold asking me to frame Mr. Sir's wife for a crime that we can't prove she committed?
Are you kidding? She committed it. She ordered the hit. It went wrong. Michael got shot. What's the problem here?
The problem is gut instinct does not constitute real proof. And tailoring evidence to support what is but a theory is most dishonorable. And if that is indeed what you're asking me to do, I'm sorry, but I find it alarming.
When does Claudia start to pay for what she's done? Never?
With all due respect, Stone Cold's hatred for Vixenella is clouding his judgment. Clearly evidenced by what you're asking me to do. Maybe you just need to step back and think about that. To this day, I've uncovered no hard evidence that corroborates your belief that Claudia has anything to do with Michael's shooting, yet you continue to ascribe evil intent. Why?
Because Claudia is evil. She got Michael shot and turned around and married his father.
Vixenella is undeniably dark and damaged, but that's not all that she is. I mean, she's been kind to me and she shows genuine
I can't even believe that you're falling for this. That's an act. That's why she gets away with stuff, Spinelli.
Or the answer is simple and she's innocent. Okay, I'm worried for my friend. I've never seen you so relentless in an unjustified attack.
Claudia's guilty.
And what are you basing that supposed knowledge on other than intense personal dislike?
Why don't you stop psychoanalyzing me and help me prove what I already know to be true?
I stand ready to serve as always, and I will provide appropriate cyber assistance, but I am not going to frame Claudia.
Fine. That's fine. Then I don't need your help. You can just leave.
Mere disagreement.
I said go! I'm sorry.
No, you're angry. Because you think Spinelli may be right.
Okay, we just went through all of Ian Devlin's patient files.
Every CD, DVD, audio recording, no trace of anything questionable. If Ian was involved with anything, he didn't bring it here.
Okay, I'd like to go through the files myself. If you don't mind, you might have missed something that I'm looking at this.
It's like this, Jason. We really want to help you. We're willing to bend the rules a little bit, but we cannot ignore patients' rights. I mean, these are confidential files.
Hey, Robin, I don't care about medical histories.
But you're looking through medical history. You understand our dilemma here.
No, I get that, but you don't understand that I need to find the evidence that places the blame on the right people for Michael's shooting.
We do understand that you want to set the record straight on that, but you might also want to consider the answers you want may not be here.
Oh, I'm not even going to ask. FYI, I finally convinced maintenance to do its job, and they're going to be cleaning out the lost and found down in the staff locker room. So if you think you might have something down there, I suggest you go and claim it before it's garbage.
Thanks.
My t-shirt.
What t-shirt?
My favorite t-shirt that I lost. Maybe I left it on the bench and somebody picked it up.
Devlin's locker. What happened to the contents?
is a joke. Nothing's labeled.
Well, if they were labeled, then they wouldn't be lost, would they?
Oh, but you can't tell me if anything came from Ian's locker?
You know what? The last time I saw that T-shirt is before Emma was born. We were on the bench for a little afternoon delight.
And I have no idea what you're talking about.
You do so. You hated that T-shirt. Reminded you of my wild, crazy college days.
Wait, Jason, get this. It's just like the one that was in the basement.
Change of clothes. Cash. And...
There you go. Right around the time of Michael's shooting. Perfect.
Well, I'm really sorry you didn't find what you were looking for.
Okay, I want you to look for discs between March 28th and April 4th. Here.
Jason, hey, look at me. I'm worried about you just like Spinelli is.
You know what? I don't have time to talk about this right now.
Okay, but what if the conversations on the CDs aren't about the hit on Sunny at all? Or what if Ian's accomplice turns out to be someone other than Claudia? Are you willing to let that go? Or are you going to keep going after Claudia?
Hey, look, I know that Claudia did this.
Okay, I'm asking you to ask yourself, what if your instincts are wrong? What if we cannot prove that Claudia did this and we can't prove anybody did it? Are you willing to walk away from this? Jason, is this about avenging Michael or is it about getting Claudia?
Another drug shipment negotiation. You don't have to stay.
I want to stay.
Why? So you can make sure that I don't frame Claudia.
I know you're not going to do that. But I am worried about you.
March 31st. Just trying to find the truth.
Well, I mean, the truth may not always be what you want or expect.
You didn't waste any time, did you?
And why are we here?
On Friday at 7 p.m., Sonny is expecting a shipment of coffee. He'll be here to sign off on it. It's all very legit.
How'd you know this?
I know.
I'll have at least 2 bodyguards.
No, the custom inspectors will be here so he can sign off on it in person. He can't risk having guards around.
I could do this.
Good. Then we're agreed. Sonny dies on Friday.
Oh my God, Jason, you were right. It was Claudia.
Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. I went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one. Tell me